Howdy, been a while. Also, howdy, Sten. Yes, sweet rambling time. Huh, it's been over a month and 2 days to the date since my last upload. Huh, I'm telling you, shit is going down fucking hill everywhere. Down fucking hill. Huh. Give me un momento. I gotta respond. Okay, so uh updates. Updates. Uh there's a lot. There's a lot to unfold. This may become a two-parter. First and foremost, the title I wanted for this stream is probably one of the most insane 80s ad headlines, I guess. But I felt like that it was too awful of a slogan slash ad headline to put up, and that was, and this is real, folks. The other night, Charlie brought home a quart of milk, a loaf of bread, and a case of AIDS. That's probably one of the most insane ones I've got. Thought it was a little too poignant. Little too poignant because of just the shit that I'm about to unfold is AIDS for my life. It's just bad. It's eating away at everything. But I was like, nah, fuck it. So I'm probably gonna have to break this down into a two-parter. Little bit tonight, little bit tomorrow night, maybe. Not sure. Gotta check my plans, my date book. I'm a very busy man now. Okay, let me regale you. So, I would have to say, I think it was the 17th. 17th was the last time I did a stream. Yeah, 17th was the last stream I did. Okay. I'd say a week. Had to have been a week later after that stream. Yeah, had to have been a week after that stream. Okay, I'm trying to process because there's a lot of shit that's gone down. Sten knows a bit of it, like like a good chunk of what's gone down. Yeah. So about a week after the last stream, I get a text. My brother hangs out with this chick named Tess, and we traded phone numbers because I ask her for rides sometimes to work. And everything's going hunky dory. And she texts me, and she's like, "Oh, hey, just wanted to put in a good word for you with a certain someone that you saw." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm thinking, and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, okay." Been talking to a chick the last few weeks. It's going marginally well. on top of all the bullshit that I've been dealing with at work. Marginally well. Um, let's see. Things, bullshit that's happened at work. Uh, Place is going downhill like no fucking tomorrow. Uh, Donald's losing it. Whew. Oh boy, is he fucking losing it. He's flown over the fucking cuckoo's nest. He has flown the fucking coop. So, things that have happened. First off, he already has a massive fucking problem of not checking job sites. Like I've said this multiple times. He sits in his office, which is in the back of the garage, which is part of the fucking garage. It's just a little fucking desk next to two metal lockers, and then he's got a bench or a countertop that wraps around like a quarter of the fucking thing, and then behind him is a metal shelf with all kinds of knickknacks and cans of dog food for the dogs that stay at the shop. So he gets a call. Like, you call him up. Say you want a tree cut down. Say you want your lawn mowed. Say you want spring cleanup and it's June. You call him up and tell him, hey, is this Donald? And he'll go, yep, what is it? And you're like, oh, I've got a lawn I need done. Like, my lawn, it needs to be cleaned. And he'll be like, all right, he'll ask for the address, he'll ask how big the lawn is. Maybe I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt of asking how big this lawn might be. And that's probably it. He'll probably be like, oh, he's I'll send Lou over. I'll send someone over to estimate it. Very rarely have I ever heard, and this is like almost 3 years of working for this dumbass. Very rarely have I actually seen him or heard that he drove to the site. And we'll give the benefit of the doubt. He drives there. He drives to your lawn, and we'll say it's a big lawn, and we'll say that you haven't had leaves raked, you haven't had the grass cut all fucking year, so the grass is like 9, 10 inches fucking tall. There's leaves just caked, buried in the fucking ground. Donald will drive right up. He'll see this big fucking field in front of your house. He'll see that it's the address. He won't even check the backyard. He won't even fucking estimate it. Won't even say, probably a couple $100, give or take. Nope. He'll just look at it and go, yeah, we'll do it. Throw out how much it's going to cost, drive back to the shop, or go home, depending at what time he does it. Next day comes. Oh, hey, Josh, Nate, load up the mowers, go to this address, go mow it. We get there. The motherfucking thing's, again, 10 inch tall fucking grass, leaves all over the fucking flower beds, fucking caked all over the lawn. We're here, ass crack of fucking dawn. It's wet because of the dew, because of the condensation. That's an all day fucking affair. So say he said it's going to cost you around 250 250 to mow this whole lawn. And it takes us, and I'll say, to clean up the whole place, weed whack, mow, rake all the leaves up, and just for shits and fucking giggles, you don't want any of this grass dumped on your property. You want it taken away. So we got to load it into the 1 ton. Okay, I'll say 9 hours. 9 hours of doing all this work. That's two guys. Now I get paid 11 an hour. So that's 90. We'll round it off. That's $100 just to pay me. And we'll say Josh is getting double what I'm making. So that's $20. So that's $180 for Josh. So that's already 280. 280 to pay the crew, but he charged you 250 for it to mow and to clean, just spring cleanup. So he's already lost $30. Then we'll say, I don't know, it's like, I think it's the cheapest gas I've seen is 279, so 280. We'll say $20. We'll round it off. $20, $20 to $25. We'll go $25 for gas to fill up the mowers because we had to fill up them right to the fucking top because we ran through gas. We burned through gas mowing this lawn because of how tall it is. Okay, so that's another 20. We'll say that's another 25. So we're at what? $305. That's cost Donald. Uh, Not even counting gas to fuel the 1 ton for however far you live. He's out 50 fucking dollars on this one job. And if it took us longer to do it, and we had 2 extra guys, both at the same pay rate as me, that'd be $405. So he's out $155. Like, and that's what he does. He won't check the jobs. And yeah, it can get pretty bad. And we've been dealing with that a lot the past month. Give me 1 second. Okay, I had to take my rice off the stovetop. So yes, we're going in the red with everything with landscaping. Landscape like I was talking today with a guy named Jimmy, who we spent 9 hours working on his lawn, and we've only gotten, I'd say, a quarter of his lawn done. He was talking. He's like, "Yeah, you guys must make a lot of money doing landscaping," and we're like, "No, no, it's a financial black hole. It's a financial black hole. Donald makes his money sweeping, street sweeping, and even then, with the amount of bullshit that I've been hearing down the fucking grapevine with what Cash has been doing and what Orlando has been doing, that's probably not going to last that long. That's probably not going to last that long because uh, just today, just today, the sheer stupidity of Cash has caused him to go nuclear. Uh, oh God, I forget where fucking Worcester is. Fuck. Anyways, doesn't matter what. It's in Worcester, Massachusetts. There's a giant fucking plaza lot that Cash had to sweep. Cash goes there. He does half of it. Okay, yeah, it's north of Boston. He drove all the way there like, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Near Auburn, just off the Mass Pike. Okay. Well, he was supposed to leave the shop at 2 in the morning. Well, his father, Scott, was loading up and getting Orlando's sweeper ready at 3 o'clock, and he saw Cash leaving at 3. So he's already an hour behind. Cash gets to the fucking place. Finally, sweeps half the lot. Sweeps half the lot. And Cash's reasoning is the address. Well, the address I was given is for this half of the lot, not the other half, where there's a bank. So I didn't do it. Even though the bank, if I remember correctly, is like connected to the lot. Like it's like one of those little kiosk ATM machine fucking things. And then the rest of the plaza keeps going. And so Donald's just looking at him like he's got 6 fucking heads, he's purple and breathes fire. It's like, so what, let me get let me get this understand, Cash. You go to this fucking place, this plaza, and you only do half of it because the ATM place is in the middle of the plaza. And so you thought you only had to do the other half because you didn't have to do the other half because of your address. So now the place apparently bitched at Donald today, and so Donald's going to be sending Cash or Pinard or Scott or Orlando later today or tonight or tomorrow morning to go all the way back to do it. Then you have Orlando, who you get hired as a street sweeping job. Normal rate is they pay for 4 hours. Usually, like that's usually what our jobs are for. 4 hour jobs. If you finish in an hour, you stop. You got paid for 4 hours, but you did all the work they wanted you to do in an hour. You don't have to stay there and keep sweeping clean streets for another 3 hours. Orlando, though, just keeps sweeping until he's done 4 hours of sweeping, even though the place doesn't need it. There's been times where it took him half an hour. It was just a small ass fucking job. He's still putting along for fucking 3.5 hours. Then we went to Sid Wainer to go sweeping. Fuck. Think that was a week or 2 after the last stream I did. We swept the whole fucking place, and then there's a carport parking lot thing where most of the employees park. Couldn't sweep it because of all the cars there. So we stopped, we left, and we told the company, we told Sid Wainer, listen, you're going to have to get all those cars moved. They tell us all the cars have been moved and that they've set up a bulletin like, hey, you can't park at a certain time. Donald's crew is coming here. They're going to be sweeping. We get there, half the lot's filled. And it was me, my father, and Scott going. Me and my father were going to be sweeping out the corners with brooms and shovels, and then blowing it down with blowers. And Scott was going to be running the street sweeper. We get halfway done with the vacant spaces we had. Someone parks in one of the spots that Scott's going to sweep. And Scott's like, hey, buddy, I'm street sweeping here. Like, don't you see the sign in the fucking traffic cones telling you can't park here? Guy turns and just looks at him, still parked, still sitting in his fucking car, and goes, get fucked. And Scott just goes, "Oh yeah, get fucked. That's fine." Pulls over towards me and my father and says, "Guy just told me to get fucked. You want to know what I say? Sid Wainer can get fucked. They can call us when they have nobody here. Finish up what you have to do, pack up." Then there was the time Scott, me, my father, my brother, Scott, me, my father, my brother, and Josh went all the fuck, all the fucking way to fucking Plymouth to do a Section 8 apartment complex. And we were there for 12 fucking hours. We were there for 12 motherfucking hours. And like, I want to say 2 to 3 hours of that was spent waiting for cars to move from lot to lot. At least 2 to 3 hours. At fucking least 2 to 3 hours. We waited so long around noontime after we got there, I'd have to say 6:30 we got there. We fucking get to the we get to the spot. Took us 6 hours to finish not even half the lot. We did 3 parking lot spots. And they could fill like the biggest one that we did probably could do 20 fucking cars on either side of the lot. The other ones were like 10 on either side, and then one of them was a half. So just 10 cars could park in one spot. We've got school buses coming in, picking up kids like 3 fucking times. We've got cars coming to and fucking fro. Just awful. Just fucking awful. And by fucking noontime, we're thinking, yay, we only got the rest. Oh, that's right. We got the rest of the back over there because all the fucking cars that were parked in the lots we just cleared are parked on that other side. So around noontime, we're sitting there waiting and fucking waiting and waiting. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, I'm getting McDonald's because there's a McDonald's a fucking stone's throw away. So me and my brother walk up. We get my father something to eat. We grab something for Josh. Scott didn't want anything, but I was like, fuck it. We'll get some more cheeseburgers. And sure enough, my father calls us up and they're like, yeah, Scott wants a couple, like a cheeseburger and a soda, please. So we get that. We come back down. We finish all the fucking food we ate and we're still fucking waiting. And finally, the guy who's running the place has a walkie-talkie, and he's on the intercom being like, people in lot B, please move your vehicles. The street sweeper is due to be doing this. There were still cars there. Nobody was fucking coming out for like 4 or 5 of them. So we had to blow around the fucking things. And then finally, the guy got fed up, like, say around 2:30. He got sick and tired of all the fucking cars not moving, so he brought in a tow truck. And sure fucking enough, cars were fucking moving. He towed one vehicle. That was it. And after that, cars still weren't fucking moving. So there are big splotches of fucking lot that weren't even blown or swept. Oh well, that's the guy. That's on the guy's fault and the people fucking living there, not fucking doing their fucking duty to fucking help clean this parking lot area for the complex. Then there's fucking Donald sending fucking us on wild fucking goose chases. And then there's today. So I didn't go into work yesterday. And apparently that pissed off Donald, even though I've been working minimum 50-hour work weeks minimum. Absolute fucking minimum. And I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I worked Sunday to Saturday. So he's all pissy, and I feel. And Josh tells me this today. Apparently, he was so pissed off that me and my brother, because my brother also didn't go to work yesterday. Apparently, he was so pissy with the two of us. He was just like, "Fuck it, go to a fucking temp agency and hire two guys for the day. Fuck both of them for fucking not showing up. I'm tired of them taking days off when they feel like it." Even though my fucking work log shows that I've been working consistently every goddamn fucking day that isn't raining or a holiday. Like, the only days I haven't been working are Sundays, and that's only if Donald doesn't request me to work on a fucking Sunday, like last Sunday. So I go into work today, and we got to go to a place called, we got to go to Jimmy's place. Now, we're told we're doing spring cleanup. Means raking up leaves, rake them out of the beds, rake them out of where the mulch goes, picking up sticks, the whole fucking shebang. We haven't even left the shop. Jimmy calls. Yeah, I want you to get a basin truck full of mulch so they can mulch my lawn. Okay. Donald tells Scott to load up the basin, puts about 8-9 yards of mulch on the back of the fucking thing. We drive all the way there. Place is a fucking pigsty. He's got a kid as old as probably my brother or my age, and he's paying his son. He's paying his his mid-20s son to clean up the lawn. All he does is just blow the leaves off the driveway onto the lawn, and that's it. So we've got all of fall's leaves and any leaves that have fallen. No. This ain't the guy that wanted it like an inch deep. Fucking he oh my god. This motherfucker tells us to rake from the edge of the driveway to the property line, which is 18 feet. We measured 18 paces, heel to toe, all the way to the fucking property line stones. 18 feet deep. So and that's well into the tree line, about 10 feet into the fucking tree line. We're raking and we're raking and raking and raking. And we clear about fucking 20 yards raked up. Then he's like, oh yeah, and I'm going to need it all weeded too. Everything you raked up, everything where there's weeds, just pull it out. So we've got this basin truck filled with 8 to 9 yards of mulch just sitting there. We've got fucking 2 wheelbarrows, 2 yard barrels, 4 rakes, 5 people. And he keeps fucking harping about how he wants a wood chipper there now. Not even an hour there. He's like, oh yeah, when's your grandfather going to send that wood chipper over? I got to chip wood today. Got a lot of sticks in the back I got to chip. Is he going to be able to chip it today or tomorrow? Got to chip. To the point where my father, when Jimmy was walking by, he's raking, you hear chip, 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 chip. So that became the running gag where we all just kept saying it when we saw fucking Jimmy. And I'm not exaggerating. This motherfucker kept talking and talking and talking from fucking 8 o'clock till around 10 o'clock about how he needed the wood chipper to fucking day or tomorrow, but he wanted it today. He had to have it today. And I told Josh, I have never seen a man so fucking hell-bent on a wood chipper being on his property today. Never. Absolutely fucking never. He was so impatient of having a fucking wife removal fucking device being on his front lawn that he drove to the shop and demanded to have that wife removal unit sent to his house. And as soon as that happened, Donald told my father, "You're going to my house to finish up the roof." So now we're down from 5 men to 4. And Donald said, as long because Josh had to bring my father to his house to do the roof, he's like, nobody starts that chipper, nobody uses that chipper until you're back. We didn't even finish the fucking driveway because he wanted to stop everything to pick up all these little fucking twigs as thin as my fucking pinky finger. Probably 4 or 5 inches long. Got to pick up all those sticks, guys, so we can chip it. Chip, chip, chip. Holy fuck, man. Calm the fuck down about this goddamn chipper. We still, and the, oh, the fucking ball kicking moment. We're only mulching 5 feet from the edge of the driveway. From the driveway edge, 5 feet in. But we raked 18 feet in. So there's going to be a nice big 13-foot fucking gap going from the fucking edge of the cul-de-sac all the way up his fucking driveway on both sides. Bare fucking dirt. That's it. Bare dirt with rocks everywhere. But you got your 5-foot stretch of fucking mulch going all the way up. And even before that, just as we're getting there, he goes, "Yeah, you think I should throw down some of that weed guard stuff?" I'm thinking of throwing down that weed guard stuff. That way the weeds don't come up through the mulch. And we're like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, because then, you won't have to worry about weeds." And then he goes, "Yeah, on second thought, that'd be too expensive. Fuck that. Fuck that." But you had 4 people. Now granted, I don't know how much Donald's charging him per yard of mulch. We're probably going to be using that whole 9 yards on one side of this fucking driveway because he wants it to look nice. So I don't know the estimate. I'll say this. We'll say it's $100 a yard. $100 a yard. We'll say, hypothetically, in this little fucking made up fantasy world, $100 a yard. Even though that's bullshit, because I've already done the math for another fucking story on this fucking channel. So we'll say $100 a yard. So that's almost $1,000 right fucking there. Now you gotta put in estimation. You got 3 people at $11 an hour, and then you got Josh at $20 an hour, working 9 hours there. That's $300 for us, rounded up, and that's that's $180 for Josh. That's 480. So we'll say round that up to 500. That's $1,400 one fucking day. One day, and that's not even counting the next 9 yards of mulch we're going to have, and all the chipping we have to do tomorrow, and all the rest of the raking we have to do, because we still haven't finished raking, because there's so much shit that needs to be picked up. We still have to do the flower fucking beds that are on the driveway. We have to do around the whole fucking perimeter of the house, all the flower beds, his fucking patio, around the trees in his backyard. Fuck. What the fuck? Underneath his above ground pool. And that's probably going to need mulch. So he's looking at a couple fucking grand for fucking weed guard. Nah, too expensive for that weed guard. Too expensive for that weed guard. I think it's like what? Like a fucking what? It's like 3-4 foot wide roll. Yeah, it's like a 3 to 4 foot wide roll on average. He could probably find a fucking like a 5 foot wide roll. Nah, fuck just having like one continuous strip or one whole roll going up each side of the driveway. Fuck that. Fuck that. Too much money. But I'll drop 3 grand for all the mulch I'm gonna need and all the like the 10 hours of work each day that these guys are gonna have to do. Not to mention paying for the fucking gas, travel time, uh, all the equipment we're gonna need, the fucking fuel that we're gonna need for the wood chipper, the fuel we're gonna need for the chainsaw, the bar oil, fucking just just the vehicles traveling to and fro, the mixed gas we're gonna need for the blower to fucking blow down his driveway from all the fucking dirt and shit that we just a fucking clusterfuck. And the fucking kicker of it, Donald calls Josh at 12 and goes, I'm a no, 2:30, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, he called Josh. He goes, how much you get done? Josh just goes, uh, haven't even finished the driveway. What? You haven't finished the driveway? No, we have to rake it all the way through the tree line, and Jimmy wants it all the way up along the property line. Well, you put down any of the mulch? Nope, haven't touched any of the mulch. We have to clean it all first. There's a lot of shit Jimmy wants done, and he wants it all weeded. Oh, well, how's chipping? You chip everything? Nope, haven't touched the chipper yet. We've been having to fucking pick up all the piles we had. There's a lot of fucking shit we have to do. Oh, well, that's just fucking great. The fuck's the point of even sending the chipper there? Wasn't told we needed a chipper. Jimmy went to the shop and told you we needed the chipper. Just like we didn't need the mulch. You told me to call. Donald wanted Josh to call him when we were ready for mulch. So the chipper's sitting there in the driveway, and the basin cleaner's sitting on the side of the driveway with 9 yards of mulch on it. And we got to go back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. However fucking long it takes to finish that. Plus, we still have to mow. This place is in town that we have to mow because it's been 2 weeks. just a right clusterfuck. And then the greatest thing that's happened is the fucking roof. The pool house roof is finished and it looks fucking hideous because Donald decided to get butternut wood paneling. He fucking sends either my brother or Haitian to paint him. And my father told him, use stain. Stain the fucking wood so it matches the stain on the fucking roof where all the wooden shingles are. I ain't a fucking idiot. He sends Haitian over there with cocoa fucking brown paint base. So now all the fucking paneling is cocoa brown and wood stained fucking wooden shingles all over the roof. Sticks out like a sore fucking thumb. And on top of that, my father asked him to get 12 14-foot long boards so that he could do all the corners and stuff, all the corners where he was going to cap it. Donald, in his mental giant wisdom, for he is God and the great glorious leader of North Korea, he sends a fucking moron to get 5 13-foot planks and 10 9-foot planks. And when my father tells him, Donald, you painted it all cocoa brown, and there's only 5 13-foot planks. I needed 14-foot planks. Donald goes, yep, well, I have the slip that you had me write down. We'll just see what you said. Yep, right here. 12 14-foot planks. Well, if it's such a fucking problem, you fucking call him and order it. And it's like, Donald, even if he fucking orders it, he's got 5 cocoa brown boards on that roof now. He needs fucking 7 more painted to match the 5 you've already done. So now we have to spend a day painting the fucking things, letting them dry and set so they're cocoa brown, and then another fucking day for my father to go there to put them on, which was today. It's absolutely mind fucking boggling. It is. It's absolutely mind fucking boggling just how absolutely fucking insane Donald is now. He has lost all of his fucking marbles. All of his fucking marbles have been lost. I don't understand it. Yes, then I don't know how Donald has not lost his business yet, but he's driving it into the fucking ground. He's losing money sweeping. He's losing money fucking doing landscaping. He's got us going to and fro different places. We didn't even finish the city. For like 2 weeks we didn't finish the city. It was like all the houses we do here in the city were 3 weeks late because Donald just kept sending us back and back and back to the same fucking spots. He sent Haitian with Death Machine, which is even more of a Frankenstein monster because now it has a giant fuck off metal pole inside the fucking motor that we have to tie a string to and pull to start the fucking thing. It's just mind boggling. He sends Haitian out to mow this thing and it fucking dies on him all the time. And it's not because, oh, hey, like the mower's dying, which it's dying, but it's because Haitian will fucking drive it right into tall grass and just choke the damn thing. It's just fucking awful. He bought a brand new weed whacker because he decided we need 3 people weed whacking the park today. Hey, Queen, how you doing? But he just sent Mud to go buy a new weed whacker on the fly because he had my brother, Bobby, and Mud weed whack. But there's only 2 weed whackers that work. So he sent Mud to buy a new weed whacker. So now we have 3 brand new fucking still weed whackers when we only need 1 or 2 tops. 2 the most if we absolutely fucking need it. So now we have 3 of the fucking things. And they aren't cheap. Just bought it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Like it's just absolutely fucking insane. Uh fuck. We haven't mowed. I am I am never better, always worse. And yeah, also Bobby got fired. Bobby's no longer working with us because Donald just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Fucking fuck. The 1 ton's been out of commission for about a month now, maybe longer. The whole fucking engine block is just completely gone. Just absolutely gone. We're probably gonna have to weld the fucking thing, or just get a whole new motor, and, or or the cheaper fucking alternative, getting a new 1 ton. It'd be cheaper to just get a new fucking 1 ton, but Donald's not like that. He's gonna try and fucking Frankenstein that motherfucker the best he can. Get as many more miles as you can. Uh fuck. What else? What other horrors have we dealt with recently? Give me un memento. I'm feeling peckish. I haven't eaten all day. Testing. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Got my rice to bulk up because I gotta get swole and some soda. I am starving. You don't even know. Fucking starving. God. Thank you, Sten. Also, my because of how bad work's been, because of like the humidity and shit, fucking mosquitoes have been eating me alive. I got scabs all over my fucking arms. It's just absolutely awful. But yeah, it's just bad, real fucking bad for work. I don't know how the fuck the rest of the season is gonna go out. It's the middle of fucking June. We've got like what 2 weeks left of this month. Yeah, this week and next week we've got 2 months left. Like it's bad. Not even through June. We never did sip a can this year, which is something we always do, which is this big fuck off lot for Lockheed Martin. They never called us this year. Uh, fuck. We've got 7, 8 new houses we have to do. Heat has just been killing all of us. I I hate having to fucking like relate us to fucking either Vietnam or World War I, but we literally are at our rope's end. We are fraying at the fucking edges mentally. Every one of us. Like everybody's on edge. We're tired. We're fucking like we're just exhausted physically and mentally. We don't want to be working till like 4, 5 o'clock at fucking night, 6 o'clock at night. Sometimes we just don't. We don't want to. We're losing the motivation to do a fucking like we're losing motivation to do a job. Like Josh and me are so absolutely fucking exhausted with work. Josh wants to quit and get a new job. I want to quit and get a new job. We're just fucking about now. Like I had to catch myself today because I was just sitting on a log talking to Josh about fucking Pathfinder and E3 and Dungeons and Dragons and fucking Josh was telling me about Ruby and in that series like, and we're like, holy fuck, we just spent like 45 minutes talking, like, because we're so fucking tired and just done with doing all this shit. Fuck. And then we had to get back into working and we fucking started busting our balls to make up lost time. Like, it's just bad. It's all bad. Everybody just looks awful. It's just, don't, don't want to deal with it. And then the personal drama I've been dealing with has been fucking adding a toll. Hanging out with people after work is kind of killing my soul. Not in a bad way. Yeah, it's an anime series on YouTube. I think. I think it's on YouTube. Rooster Teeth. Uh, Anime chicks with guns, swords, and shit. From what Josh was telling me. But oh, okay. But yeah, I've been hanging out with people, getting to know somebody. Um, That's probably going to be part two, talking about the personal shit that's been going on with me. Um, I'm not going to spoil anything because it's just, whew, it's a soap opera. Um, but yeah, the majority of the bullshit that's been going on has been work, and then the other half is my life. Oh God, kill me now. Kill me fucking now, please. I'm surprised it's still going on even after the writer or creator's death. Because Josh was telling me that he stopped after I think, oh God, I forget what season he said. Sorry, I'm just shoveling food down my mouth. Excuse me. But I think I think it was after Yang's mother showed up. I think it was that, because he was telling me about Yang's mother just killing like the fucking overarching villain or overarching villain for like fucking 4 or 5 seasons. And he's like, it just dragged the fuck on, and it's just been dragging on since then. And he's like, I just couldn't get into it. It's just so convoluted and it's so boring at times that I just can't bring myself to watch it. And then I was like, you want to know how it should end? It should end like Saint Elsewhere. And he's like, the fuck is Saint Elsewhere? I'm like, just give me your moment. Just give me a moment, Josh. Picture that Ruby is an autistic child staring at a snow globe, and it's all been a dream in the mind of an autistic child staring at a snow globe. And he's like, "The fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "That's how Saint Elsewhere ended. That's like one of the biggest things they did. Like that's the biggest, most controversial finale to a fucking soap opera. Is like the hospital soap opera ends with an autistic child staring at a hospital snow globe, and everything that's happened for like the 6 years this show ran has been in his mind. It's all it's I would it's not even a dream at that point. It's just how he sees things. Night Queen. I'm probably gonna pop off in a few minutes too to watch Philip DeFranco's new video too. It's kind of a nightly ritual for me where I eat dinner and watch his news clip. But yeah, I was like, it should end like Saint Elsewhere. Just totally fuck with people. And he's like, that's stupid. I'm like, it's stupid, but it'd be amazing. And nobody would see that. I probably will. Jen has mentioned it a few times to me. I know she was pretty upset when the creator died, and all hope was lost. God, that is one gnarly fucking scab on both. I have a scab on either fucking base knuckle on my thumbs, and they're fucking burning. But yeah. So, uh, I'm probably gonna pop off now because the shit I need to talk about, like, whew, that's probably gonna be a long fucking one. But I'm starving. I'm tired. I will more than likely do a stream tomorrow. More than likely. If it doesn't happen, I will tweet. I will tweet it out and I will post it on Facebook or Skype or whatever and be like, "Hey, I can't do it today." I'll look into Ruby. I'll see if there's a playlist for the seasons, and then I'll just probably put that on my watch later list of things I have to watch. But I'll hit you up on Skype, Sten, shooting the shit, talk about what, if anything, has happened in your neck of the woods. But thank you for coming. Thank you, Queen, for coming. Thank anybody else that watches this. I don't know why I'm getting fucking more than 2 or 3 views on these streams, but means somebody's listening to my insane ramblings. Okay, it's on Netflix. Awesome. But yeah, I'll talk to you later, Sten. And I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow.